My name is Bear Grylls. I served in the British Special Forces, been to the summit of Everest, and crossed the frozen oceans of the Arctic. Now, my challenge is to parachute into the LSE Medical School 24 hours before the head and neck exam, without having studied. While many students don't even make it past Dr. Schwartz's practical, I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive out here. This is Man vs. Med School. I'm 35 feet above the ground on the 4th floor of the medical education building, and all around me are constant reminders that I'm in the middle of a life or death struggle. Just last week, a man was devoured by wild anatomy professors when he didn't know the location of the preganglionic parasympathetic cell bodies of the constrictor pupillary muscle. The first task in navigating an exam is to get caffeine. We need to get some of the free coffee provided by the SGA, but we've stumbled across our first challenge. Alright, we've made it into the kitchen, but now it's time to improvise. It's at times like these where we need to use a tactic that I learned from an L2. Now, I believe that using these coffee grounds that I found in the trash can in my t-shirt, I can actually get the necessary nutrients in order to memorize the collateral circulation of the external carotid artery. This is actually an excellent review. It's mediated by the glossopharyngeal nerve. Unfortunately, it appears I need another way to get caffeine. Humans have survived for thousands of years as scavengers. In medical school, we do what it takes to survive. Source of vitamins and protein. I still haven't gotten enough caffeine to last the night, so I may need to look elsewhere.
Bear, what are you doing?
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Another very important aspect of survival in medical school is sabotaging the gunners. It's sort of like restoring balance to an ecosystem. Our first target, cutting the intercostal brachial nerve on Tommy Brown's cadaver. He'll be spending at least 2 hours trying to repair it with a surgical needle and thread. By this time, I've spent over 12 hours memorizing cranial nerves, but I need to find a place to rest. I may be spending the night in one of the MDLs, and they can get quite cold, as low as 17 degrees Celsius. To stay in there for an extended period of time could be fatal. I'll need to be resourceful to stay warm. With fire out of the question, I'll need to find another way to preserve heat. Winging a water bottle is a tried and true method here in the wild, plus it'll help review for the renal system in histology. It's disgusting, but it could save your life. Hey, mate, I can't go when you're watching. For my last preparations, I settle in with a PBS quality skull video with Dr. McCluggage. It's been a grueling 12 hours. We've been through a lot already. We've got a lot of preparation and studying to do before we pick up our journey again at dawn. I looked down at my watch and noticed that it's nearly 8:27 and that exams would begin in only 3 minutes. Knowing that there's no way to find a chopper on this short notice, I need to make a judgment call. I make it to the door with time to spare. Feel free to use this as a guide to surviving medical school. It could save your life.